Elden Ring's Malenia has changed again, PS5 finally has variable refresh rate, and more. In a previous patch, Elden Ring's hardest boss fight, Malenia, was accidentally made more difficult. That patch let her regain health from attacks even when she made contact with nothing but air. Given her 2 phases and ability to kill you with just one good string of attacks, this made the fight borderline impossible. Thankfully, FromSoft has remedied the situation. According to the 1.04 patch notes, the new update fixed a bug with Malenia in which her HP was not healed correctly in the online multiplayer environment. I still haven't gotten to her yet in my playthrough, but this is pretty good to hear. And I also hope Let Me Solo Her is still active once I do get to that point. Other changes include a vague fix for a bug that caused some bosses to die at unintended times, meaning our days of cheesing could be coming to an end. But fingers crossed that they're not completely over yet. And in other update news, or lack thereof, PS5s now have variable refresh rate support. Earlier this week, Sony announced that VRR support would be coming to the PlayStation 5 through a new firmware update, but it seems this feature is already waiting to be used on your console. Many users have found that VRR is in fact already available on the PS5, presumably added to the console via the previous update, but kept deactivated until now. A simple reboot of your PS5 should let you access the feature via the PlayStation 5's display settings menu, allowing you to enable it if you have the console connected to a supported display. By default, VRR is enabled only for games that officially support it, with Sony releasing a list of games like Miles Morales and Ratchet & Clank Rift Apart that have already received patches to work with the feature. You can also enable a toggle that lets VRR be used at a system level and applied to all games, although Sony warns that its performance might vary or not appear at all on a game-by-game basis. And while we're on the subject of PlayStation, the PS Plus leak was correct, and starting May 3rd, subscribers can grab FIFA 22, Curse of the Dead Gods, and Tribes of Midgard for free, so mark your calendars. But wait, the update news doesn't stop there. Grand Theft Auto 5 on PS5 and Series X and S has added some welcome updates which, while seemingly minor, go a long way in improving the nearly decade-old game. The biggest change is a new motion blur slider, allowing players to tone down or completely turn off motion blur, making car gameplay look more crisp and detailed. The ability to customize the game's motion blur is something that fans have requested since the new versions launched, with the effect becoming way more intrusive at higher frame rates. The update also fixed the bug on Xbox where in-game music would be muted when players were in an Xbox Live party, as well as a handful of other issues affecting audio on the Xbox. Players have also reported finding new improvements, including new options for displaying and hiding activities on the map, and fixed shadows on new-gen Xbox consoles. Players have also discovered that the new-gen update files are also present on PC, though are currently empty, suggesting that the update will come to PC at some point in the near future. So do you like to play your games with motion blur on or off? Let me know in the comments below. And then head over to Twitter and wish my internet father Greg Miller a happy birthday. He turns 21 today, and it's pretty cool that he finally gets to drink legally. I'll see you tomorrow.